let me talk to them, okay? I do this kind of thing all the time, all right?
Why are you trying to help me?
We're your fathers.
Father's Day is a 1997 comedy film directed by Ivan Reitman that was a remake of a 1980s French movie and would greatly underperform at the box office. 16-year-old Scott Andrews, played by Charlie Hoffheimer, runs away from his Los Angeles, California home after a fight with his parents, Bob, played by Bruce Greenwood, and Colette, played by Natasha Kinski. After 2 weeks, Colette and the police have no luck in finding him. Colette contacts an old boyfriend, Los Angeles lawyer Jack Lawrence, played by Billy Crystal. She tells Jack that he is Scott's real father, and that she believes Scott has run away with a girlfriend up north to San Francisco. Jack is reluctant to help.
I was in love with Bob, my husband. I married him, and he thinks Scott is his.
How do you know that he isn't?
Well, I know. I know. I did the math.
Well, not to demean your math skills, but don't you think we should do this the right way? You know, blood test, DNA. And why are you telling me now, after all of this time, by the way?
Scott ran away 2 weeks ago. Bob...
The husband?
Yeah. Scott and Bob had a terrible fight. Bob kept saying he'd be back, but it's been 2 weeks and we haven't...
Do you have any idea where he went?
No. He ran away with this girl he was seeing, Nikki Trainer. Her parents are divorced. Her father lives in San Francisco. He works in a towing service, Tip Top Towing.
Tip Top Towing?
Well, we called. He wouldn't even speak to us. He wouldn't even speak to the police.
Do you have a picture?
Of Scotty?
Yeah.
You can see the resemblance, right? Well, it's the wrong expression. When he smiles, it's you.
Do you have a picture of him smiling? Oh, sorry. I wish there was something or anything that I could do.
You can find him.
Me? I don't find people. I sue them.
Colette then calls another ex-boyfriend, the neurotic and zany San Francisco writer Dale Putley, played by Robin Williams. She tells him the same story.
My son is missing?
We think he's up here.
Here, San Francisco?
Since you live here and you're always so understanding.
Oh, psychic sometimes.
But you really seem to have a full plate.
Colette, I know I seem a little fuzzy, but I can focus. Let me try this. I can do it. My son needs me.
After Jack winds up in San Francisco for work, he decides to start looking for Scott. He runs into Dale, and they assume both of their sons are with a group of runaway kids.
Your son ran away?
Yeah.
So did mine.
How richly bizarre.
They could be together.
You think so?
He said there's a whole group of them.
Dale Putley.
Jack Lawrence.
Eventually, they realize that they are both searching for the same person, and that Colette told them both the exact same story.
What do they look like, your sons? If they were with Nikki, I probably met them. Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I have a picture. Yeah, I did. There he is.
Oh, he's handsome.
Thank you.
This is my guy.
What is this, a joke?
That bitch!
Hello?
Colette? Guess who? Yes, that's right. Guess where I am? No, I'm in San Francisco. And guess who I'm with?
Oh, God.
I'll give you a hint.
Don't do that!
She got it in a second. Wasn't even a pause.
Oh, thank
What
you.
the hell is going on? Huh? How could you do this? How could you tell us both the same story?
Oh, I'm so hurt!
They call her, and Colette confesses that she does not know which man is the father, but she begs them to find Scott. They get word that he and a group of teens are headed to Sacramento, California, following the rock band Sugar Ray, playing themselves in the film. They eventually find Scott, lovesick and drunk, with $5,000 in cash in his pocket.
Oh, he's a mess.
Oh, my God.
What? Fungus?
Look at his toes. Look at his toes.
What am I missing?
See? It's a match. We have the same toes.
Millions of people have toes like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
It's not proof. Oh, toe boy. Check this out. The world.
The world.
Boy has a whirl. Just like I got one.
They take him to a hotel and clean him up, causing much confusion when Jack's wife Carrie, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, calls him asking his whereabouts.
What was that noise?
Carrie, you are confusing me, and I'm very tired.
Explain to me what is going on there.
It's very complicated, okay?
He's soaking wet! Get over here, dry his toes!
Honey, I have to go. I have to help him towel off the boy.
What boy?
Bye. That went well.
Here you go.
Did you have to talk all the time?
Oh, excuse me, but I was in there all alone!
Why couldn't you respect my privacy?
I'm trying to clean up our boy!
He's weeping now. Now he's weeping. This is great. Why'd we bother putting him in a shower? You just could have wept on him.
The next morning, the two men try to calm Scott down and tell him the situation.
Might be your father. I know it sounds crazy to us too, but you see,
17 years ago, we both...
your mother, and there's a debate now as to who your
Father is.
Yes, truth.
That's
bullshit. No, it's
No,
true.
it's not.
You can call your mother. She'll
called
tell
both
you.
of us.
Jack leaves for his work, leaving Dale and Scott alone.
Actually, I am pretty hungry. Thanks for ordering the breakfast.
You're welcome. Hey, probably need it after last night.
You want some coffee?
Thank you. Aren't you a little gentleman?
Scott eventually finds a way to run away once again, evading drug dealers who he scammed out of the $5,000 to use for a gift for the girl he likes. It's up to the two possible fathers to find Scott before the drug dealers get to him first.
I'm really sorry, but there's someone here who says he has to see Mr. Lawrence.
Who is it?
I don't know, but he looks a little strange, and he's...
Weeping? What happened?
He poured hot coffee all over my penis, took my clothes, and he ran away.
Don't cry. Now, where is he?
I don't know.
I don't like you. Don't.
This movie was filmed between July and October of 1996. The apartment where Robin Williams' character Dale lives in San Francisco is the same one used in the 1993 hit film Mrs. Doubtfire. Before appearing in this movie, Robin Williams and Billy Crystal were already a well-known comedy duo thanks to their work on the 1980s and 1990s HBO comic relief specials, which helped to raise money for homeless Americans. The original French film that this is based on, The Comdads from 1983, also features a well-known comedy team in France, Pierre Richard and Gérard Depardieu. The soundtrack features music from Beatle Paul McCartney, including the single Young Boy, which reached number 19 on the UK singles charts in 1997. As a cross-promotion, Warner Brothers had Robin Williams and Billy Crystal make a guest appearance on the hit NBC sitcom Friends. The appearance wasn't in the original script, but the two actors were nearby where Friends was being filmed, and the writers asked if they wanted to make a guest appearance.
You're not going to believe this, okay? So I go over there.
Excuse us. It's a little crowded. Do you mind if we sit?
Yeah, could you scooch?
Oh, move over just a little bit.
Yes, keep on scooching.
So, guys, listen. I go over there, and
Why is wrong with me?
What's the matter?
Tim, I have a feeling my wife is sleeping with her gynecologist.
How do you know?
Well, he's got access. You know?
Billy Crystal and Robin Williams ad-libbed their way through the scene.
This is going to be hard, but I wanted it to come from me and nobody else.
What is it, Tim?
It's me. I've been sleeping with your wife.
So you're the gynecologist?
Hey, I'm trying to have a private conversation about it.
Robin Williams and Billy Crystal's cameo on Friends coincided with the release of this movie, which opened the day after that episode aired. Released on May 9th, 1997, Father's Day was not a box office success. It grossed $35.7 million on a budget of $85 million. Some have speculated that one of the reasons for the film's disappointing opening was because they released the movie near Mother's Day instead of Father's Day. I think another reason this movie didn't perform as well as it could have or should have was because the American movie-going public was not in the mood for these kinds of films back in 1997. Other movies were big-budget blockbuster films like Volcano and the second Jurassic Park film, The Lost World Jurassic Park. When Father's Day was in theaters, my parents took me to see Liar Liar with Jim Carrey. Ivan Reitman directed Twins, one of the highest-grossing movies of 1988. Kindergarten Cop, one of the highest-grossing movies of 1990. I have no doubt that had this movie been released 5 to 10 years earlier, it would have been one of the top 10 grossing movies of the year. However, by 1997, Jim Carrey, Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, Nicolas Cage, they were rising. In 1997, Billy Crystal and Robin Williams were almost old hat. We didn't know how great we had it. A comedy movie with Billy Crystal and Robin Williams ad-libbing their way through it? Julia Louis-Dreyfus looks great? A song on the soundtrack by one of the Beatles, Paul McCartney? In 1997, people didn't care. A few decades later, we could only wish for a movie like this. I will give a solid 7 out of 10 stars to the 1997 comedy film Father's Day.